Hi, my name is Yumiko Nagao, and I'm the head of corporate development at Money Forward. Our team is responsible for helping shape our strategy by identifying industry trends and enabling the group to leverage M&As as an inorganic growth driver. Our role includes sourcing, negotiating, structuring, and executing strategic acquisitions and minority investments. Since our IPO 5 years ago, we have made 5 acquisitions to date, or group joins as we call it. Although we boast strong organic growth and a strong in-house R&D team, in such a fast-moving environment, we believe it is important to take advantage of market opportunities to achieve our strategic objectives. As for strategic objectives, we have 2 main focuses. One is to grow our core SaaS business and to expand TAM to capture attractive market opportunities. In terms of growing core SaaS business, we can break that down further. One is expansion of product lineup. These include most of our previous acquisitions, including our most recently, Hito, an AI chatbot for employees specialized in the human resources area. Second is to expand the TAM geographically. And by that, we have made investments to Mikari, a leading HR SaaS company in Indonesia, FlowAccount, a cloud accounting software company in Thailand, and Busy, providing accounts payable services in Vietnam. We have also made numerous minority investments to pre-IPO companies, which we have significant synergies with. We call this the Money Forward Fund, and this also acts as a pipeline for our future M&As. For example, in 2018, we made a minority investment in RNHC, a company providing receivables management software, and we acquired the remaining stake last year. From here, I'd like to talk about what is special about Money Forward's approach to M&As. Obviously, M&As have a large impact on both the acquired company and the company that acquires it. And there are always risks involved, not to mention the financial impact, of course. So what sets us apart and how do we make it successful? One is disciplined acquisitions. Put simply, we acquire great companies at a reasonable valuation. All of our acquisitions so far have been made below PSR multiple of 8. Then the question arises, how do we make that happen? Obviously, we have competition as an acquirer, and there are many potential buyers out there looking to buy great SaaS companies. The answer to this question will be the next 2 points, that we have a proven track record of growth of the acquired company, and that we have been successful in integrating talent. As for the track record, numbers say it all. As disclosed here, group joint companies continue to grow after the acquisition. There are 2 main reasons for this. One is that we provide what the company needs to accelerate growth. And in some cases, that would be the customer base and the strong sales force. For example, for Clavis, we merged their sales team to ours, and then we were able to cross-sell Clavis' service, which is streamed, to our accountants' network. And the other reason is the result of successful personnel and talent integration, which is my next point. About personnel integration. Key personnel from group joint companies continue to commit themselves to the group. For example, founder, CEO, and CFO of Clavis are playing key roles in the current Money Forward group, such as CSO and business domain head. Founder and CEO of SmartCamp has started a new business within the group, a venture capital focused on seed to early stage startups, which have successfully raised 3 billion yen from prominent entrepreneurs and investors. When we say talent integration, it's not just about retaining management. We believe that it is critical to build a culture that welcomes merged companies, a culture that respects one another, where management and members can openly communicate and collaborate for the best of the group. Internally, we call M&As group joins to send a message that we are equal partners and to eliminate the notion that one is in control of the other, as is with most M&A cases in Japan. We believe that people are ultimately the drivers for growth, and culture is what enables successful personnel integration. For example, when we announced Hito's acquisition, the first thing we did was to hold a meeting with Atsuji CEO and Hito's employees. The CEOs of Hito were immediately invited to Money Forward's C-level boot camps. And since the announcement, there has been numerous official and unofficial events held with Hito. We encourage CEOs to share their experience and write blog posts about joining and after joining Money Forward Group. I mean, for a CEO looking to sell their company for further growth, what could be a more compelling material than group joint company CEOs encouraging other entrepreneurs to join the group as well? So the secret sauce is, if we were to say there is any to successful M&As, is people integration and the culture that supports it. Thank you for listening. And now we'd like to move on to explain more about our most recent acquisition, Ito.
組織の在り方が急速に変化していくこれからの時代、企業は新しい働き方や生産性向上に本気で向き合わなければなりません。そんな中、人事の皆様は従業員が生き生きと前向きに働ける環境を作るために日々尽力しています。ヒットはそんな人事の皆様に寄り添い、会社全体を幸せにするためのチャットボットです。ヒットの役割は、社内の情報を整理して従業員から毎日のように寄せられるさまざまな質問に自動で回答すること。従業員はパソコンやスマートフォンからチャットボットに会話形式で話しかけるだけで、知りたい情報を知りたいタイミングで得ることができます。さらにチャットボットから話しかけることで、社内の情報発信もスムーズに行えます。ヒットは世の中の人事を中心とした管理部門全体に寄せられる質問を100万種類以上学習し、ナレッジを構造化しているので、質問パターンの登録やシナリオの作成は一切必要ありません。また、利用状況の可視化はもちろん、対話のログから従業員の困りごとを発見して情報発信につなげるなど、社内に新しいコミュニケーションを生み出します。ヒットは管理部門の業務効率化だけではなく、社内の情報を整理して会社全体に浸透させることで、従業員と会社の距離を縮め、風通しの良いオープンな組織づくりをお手伝いします。ヒットを社内に配属して、一人一人がやるべき仕事に前向きに取り組める働きやすい環境を作りませんか？
皆様はじめまして、ヒット株式会社代表の五十嵐と申します。もともとですね、私は前職でセキュリティベンダーで事業責任者として SaaS 事業の立ち上げを担当しておりました。で、セールスマーケティング、あとはパートナー開拓であったり、プロダクトマネジメント、幅広く経験をさせてもらいまして、現在の会社にはAI チャットボットヒット事業の担当役員としてジョインをいたしました。で、当時ですね、弊社は複数の事業を展開していたんですけれども、経営戦略の一環としてですね、ヒットを単一事業に絞るという経営判断がございまして、そのタイミングで代表取締役に就任したという経緯になっております。もともとはですね、IPO を目指していたんですけれども、中期的な資本政策ですね、を考える上で、代表の株式比率が高くないということであったりとか、設立から16期ですね、積み重ねた資本構成がちょっと複雑化しているというところに対して、もともと課題を少し感じていました。で、私自身ですね、会社を経営する上で、最優先事項、最も最上段の目的としては、提供しているヒットというサービスであったり、事業を大きく成長させていきたいということを考えておりましたので、それを実現する方法として、単独の IPO よりもですね、シナジーのある事業会社様と一緒にこうなった方が、より良いかなということを考えまして、事業の成長戦略の一環として今回 M&A を選択することになりました。大きく3つあります。1つ目がプロダクト連携ですね。ヒットは社内向けに特化した AI チャットボットでありますので、マネーフォワードが展開する各種バックオフィス向けのプロダクトと連携することで、ユーザー体験を向上させて、より大きな価値が提供できるようになります。で、2つ目はセールスやマーケティングの連携になります。現在、ヒットはですね、大企業を中心に展開をしているんですけれども、今後は中堅・中小企業への販売を強化していく予定となっております。マネーフォワードはすでにこの領域で多くのお客様がいらっしゃいますので、大きなクロスセールを見込んでおります。で、最後は経営基盤の強化となりまして、マネーフォワードはですね、今、日本でトップクラスのSaaS企業でございますので、その経営ノウハウであったりとか、あとは人材交流というところも含めて、ヒット事業にとっては、とても成長においてですね、ポジティブな影響を与えてくれると考えております。 会社にとっても大きな決断になりますので、すごくよく考えた末の決断ではあるんですけれども、やはり一番大きなポイントとしましては、マネーフォワードが目指すビジョンであったりとか、会社のカルチャーにとても共感したからというところが大きな理由になります。でマネーフォワードはやっぱり様々なサービスを展開しているんですけれども、特に我々と近しい領域、バックオフィス向けのSaaS プロダクトのビジョンとしては、効率化だけでなく、ユーザーさんの心を動かすようなサービスを提供していきたいという強いこだわりを持っています。でヒットも同じようにですね、自動化であったりとか効率化だけでなく、働くことが楽しくなるようなサービスを提供していきたいというビジョンを強く持っていることもありまして、この点でですね、両者が実現したい中長期的な世界観がすごく同じだと感じることができました。で私自身、今回先ほどお話しした通り、成長戦略としての M&A ということもありますので、グループジョインする先の企業の皆様とはやっぱり仲間になると考えていましたので、このビジョンであったりとかカルチャーへの共感というのはすごく大きかったです。あとは代表の辻さんはじめですね、マネーフォワードの皆様のそのグループジョインする企業に対して一緒に成長していこうというスタンスであったり価値観みたいなところがですね、このマネーフォワード全体として M&A に対してすごくフラットな価値観をお持ちだなというところも感じまして、そこにもすごく共感したところがあります。ヒットはですね、チャットボットを単なるサービスではなく、企業の中で皆さんと一緒に働く仲間として捉えておりまして、ですので企業がチャットボットと一緒に働くことが当たり前になるような世界を目指していきたいと考えております。で今後もですね、さまざまな社内業務のナレッジをAI を活用して、体系化していくことで自動化できる業務領域を広げていく予定であります。これはまさにヒットならでは、社内向けに特化しているからこそ実現できることだと考えています。でその上で業務効率化はもちろんなんですけれども、そのチャットボットという仲間と従業員の皆さんが対話する、そのユーザー体験の向上であったり、対話のログの分析、あとはその回答をですね、パーソナライズ化していくなども含めまして、導入いただいた企業様がより生き生きと皆様仕事に取り組んでいただけるような、このエンプロイエンゲージメントの向上にもつながるような価値を提供していきたいと考えております。
Hello, this is a session for global partnership strategy. My name is Harutoshi Tanaka from Corporate Development Office. I oversee global partnerships and investments at Manifold. So strategic partnerships through investment. So since 2018, a year after IPO, we have invested in several startups in the same or adjacent business areas. All portfolio companies are located in Asia, including Indonesia, India, Thailand, and Vietnam. Our first and largest investments was Mekari from Indonesia. We have participated in their funding rounds multiple times in the past. And we have particular focus on B2B SaaS companies. And in terms of geography, we tend to focus on non-English speaking countries in Southeast Asia. Let me briefly introduce key portfolio companies here. So first one is Mekari. They are in Indonesia, and they are the leading B2B SaaS company for SMEs in Indonesia. Manifold founder and CEO, Yosuke Tsuji, is one of the directors. Also, we have been collaborating for product development as well as human resources. And the next one is Flow Account in Thailand. They are #1 cloud-based accounting software company and for SMEs in Thailand. And we have been exchanging ideas as well as sharing our experience from sales and marketing, product development, and engineering. Lastly, we have Busy in Vietnam. They provide account payable automation service in Vietnam. And Manifold Chief Strategy Officer, Tatsuya Kanto, is one of the directors of the company. So today, I'd like to pick up one company, Mekari from Indonesia. Mekari is leading B2B SaaS companies for SMEs in Indonesia. They provide integrated work platform, including HR, accounting, tax, and CRM softwares. This growing company was founded by a very passionate and inspiring founder named Swandi. And for now, let us deep dive more on Mekari. And I would like to hand over to Swandi for the next session. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Swandi. I'm the co-founder and currently the CEO of Mekari. I started Mekari in 2015 to help small and medium businesses in Indonesia manage their business operations using cloud accounting and HR. So today we offer software as a service or SaaS solution in HR, accounting, tax, and CRM. It's a growing segment for us. So initially we started with HR and accounting, but along the way we added services like tax, CRM, and there are a couple more services that we are going to add the next few months. Together, those products have helping more than 30,000 customers, 30,000 small and medium businesses in Indonesia in managing their operations. And that will include small businesses and enterprise customers. Enterprise customer itself is a growing segment for us, and we are quite excited about it. Moreover, we are working on contextual financial services for our customers. So on top of our software solutions, we think that there are a tremendous opportunity in offering additional services, especially financial services. And of course, Indonesia is a big market for small and medium businesses solutions. And we think that we can grow fast if we can work together closely with other ambitious companies in these regions. And in the past 3 years, we are also quite active in non-organic growth through several successful M&As. I met Suji-san, Kanesaka-san, and their teams back in 2016. We were introduced by one of our early investors. And during that visit to Japan to learn about Money Forward and to get to know Suji-san, Kanesaka-san, and their team, I was so impressed by the maturity of SaaS industry in Japan, the personal finance market, and how Money Forward actually led the SaaS penetration in Japan. I was very impressed with the sessions because during that sessions, the teams from Money Forward actually shared the details of how they run their business, how they do the sales, the inbound sales, the customer success, and including the product ideas or the product roadmap. So we talked to a lot of leaders from Money Forward. I think it was 2-3 day sessions, and it was very eye-opening for us because we are based in a developing country like in Indonesia, where SaaS is still very early. So having to learn directly from the market leader is really a very good experience for us. And after that trip, we had several discussions for fundraising, and we closed our fundraising shortly after Money Forward's IPO. I was very glad with the openness of the Money Forward team during the knowledge sharing sessions. And I also believe that the trust and the willingness to help were very genuine. And it's not only during the fundraising process, but even until today, we still got the access to individual teams. So I remember that last year during COVID, we actually had a sessions with Money Forward management team discussing what's the outlook, how should we react, what's the lesson that they have learned earlier that can be helpful for us. And I think for us, since the beginning, Money Forward has always been a great partner for us. Capital is just one of the support, but I would say the role of Suji-san as one of our board members, the assignments of key people like Haru to help us, and the support throughout our ups and downs are way more valuable for us. Yeah, I hope we can continue to work together in growing this young market in Southeast Asia, especially Indonesia. Indonesia is a very promising country with many analysts forecasting Indonesia to be one of the largest economy by 2030. And it means that there will be a tremendous opportunity for software industry, for financial services going forward. And we hope together with Money Forward, we can tackle the industry one by one and to be the significant market leader in this region.